how I'm going to run my business when I'm on vacation. I'm going to talk to you guys about that today. As you can see, or maybe not, I am kind of dressed up and I'm getting ready to go to a networking meeting. I think it's a networking meeting. It's an organization, let's say organization that I belong to called Aging Connections. And within that, there are my ideal clients. They are the entrepreneurs that are simultaneously running their business while taking care of an aging parent. They're within this group. And so I'm going today to meet with two ladies that are part of that to look at how I can, in my area, grow that particular group. So we're going to talk about that today, but I'm always kind of excited when I get to go outside and have lunch or have breakfast somewhere. And on the flip side, I'm also kind of nervous because it's not something that I do very regularly. Since COVID, heck, even before COVID. Okay, I did go out more before COVID, but still networking and meeting people, in person is not in my wheelhouse necessarily. I do much better online and virtually. I don't know, at least I think I do. So I'll let you guys know how it goes when I get back. And I did make myself a note to build off of the last video where I talked about packing and business trip and then the fun trip. I made a note to myself. Anybody else do that? I have to make notes to myself, and this one says cover in another video how my business is going to be running without me being there and how I'm going to make sure mom is good while I'm traveling. So really quickly started thinking about this yesterday because I knew I wanted to film this video and share this with you guys. And so here's what I've come up with so far to be added to. So far, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure, first of all, I have 2 workshops, one next week, one toward the end of October. And so I've got those set up. Those are going to be going. While I'm gone, I'm going to make sure that I have autoresponder messages set up through my system that, reaches out to people while I'm gone. And I'm giving them information. Here's a tip. Here's what's worked for me. Here's a story about one of my clients and how they were successful. And then in one of those autoresponder messages, I'll probably send maybe 4 or 5, right, every week. And one of those messages, I'm going to include my link as well as an invitation to take me up on my offer for my free guide, Managing Your Life and Business with Your Aging Parent. And this is my opt-in, this is my free gift that lets them know more about me, how I work, how I get results, client stories, all of the things to nurture them along into potentially booking a strategy session with me, a time reclaimed strategy session. That is the goal. There are some other requests that, join my Facebook community, taking care of business and aging parents, right? There are places all along the way where I am inviting them. So that for sure is going to happen on the side of business. The other side of things, right? Because I am an entrepreneur. I just said it. Woo! Slow down, Wendy. Slow down. That is also taking care of my mom, my 87-year-old mom. She'll be 88 in February. Anyway, so making sure that, let me put my note down because I need to look at this. Making sure that my mom is good while we are away. So one thing that I do that I have been doing every day, and not just when I'm on vacation or on business or anything like that, is I call my mom once a day about the same time every day. So she expects that, right? And then I follow through on that. And when I say call, I drop in. That's the proper term, I think, when you're using an Amazon Echo Show. So this is the Amazon that has the video screen. Mom has 2 of them. She has one in her bedroom. She has one of them in her living room. And I can drop in on, I'm going to show you my phone because there's an app. There's a free app from Amazon, and that's how I drop in. I do not have an Amazon Echo Show myself. My phone, I'm using it to record this video. I'm like, I don't know where I put my phone. Anyway, there's a funny story related to that, and if I remember it later, I will tell it to you. Okay, yeah, reminder just popped up. This for sure is my phone. That is hilarious. Do you ever do that? I can't find my phone. Okay, I will tell you the funny story related to this. My mom, years ago, when she still had a cell phone, she no longer has one. Tell you why in a future video. And if you want to hear more about that, hit like, subscribe, all the things, so that you find out, right? Find out more. Okay, so the funny story. So mom calls me years ago and pick up my phone and says, "Mom, phone calling." So I pick it up and she sounds upset. And she says, I don't know. I think I lost my phone. I don't know where I put it. And I said, "Mom, what are you talking to me on?" And all I hear is, "Oh, okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye." She hangs up. Funny thing here is I just pulled a mom. I don't know where my phone is. I was going to show you the app. Back to making sure mom is okay while I'm gone. Drop in on her on the Amazon Alexa Show at the same time that I typically do, so she expects that. The other thing that I do, and I have been doing, gosh, it'll be a year now, Christmas, I got her a photo frame, got it from Costco. The name, I can see the app on my phone. And since I'm using my phone to video this, I can't look, but I will put it in the description later. It's very easy for me to upload photos from my phone onto this picture frame so mom can look at it and keep track of what I'm doing and what I've seen and what I've done. I think I can do video with that too, like a video clip, pretty sure. So anyway, that's what I have for you now. I will hop in and let you know how the meeting goes and how it was for me getting out from behind my computer and from behind my phone when I get back. All right, I'll see you, bye. Back from my networking lunch where we, myself and 2 other women worked out some plans for a group. We've got something happening next month, meet and greet, and so that is that's going to be fun because that's going to be at my mom's retirement community. So sure, she's going to have to come and visit and check out what I'm doing. I'll have to explain that to her ahead of time. But back to how I'm going to manage my business, one thing, while I'm gone, traveling, and 2, how I'm going to make sure that mom is good while I'm gone. So let's cover business first. Planning ahead, and I'm showing this to you because this is my calendar for 2023. And here's the magic in planning this out, right? And making sure I have everything in place before I leave. And that is looking ahead. What I mean by that is when you are able to plan ahead and look at, okay, this month I have space to do this. This month I have space to do that, whatever it is, just kind of looking ahead. By the way, I'm already planning 2024. If that tells you anything about me, I did not used to be like this. Last year, I think, was the first year. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right month. Last year was the first year that I actually looked ahead at planning the end of last year, beginning of this year, and that's made all of the difference. The other thing I just started doing this week, so every day I have a form I fill out. What's my goal for the day? What's the next goal? What's one big thing I'm going to accomplish? What do you think, what might get in my way? So I can figure that out ahead of time, so when it shows up, I know how to deal with it. So I've got that in place, and my clients use the same form. So I'm like, well, shoot, if they use it, why don't I use it? And they're getting results. I've been using that. I've been using my own form, talking my talk and walking my walk. And the other thing that I just added in just a couple days ago, literally, and I'm already noticing a difference, I will make myself just take a piece of paper, just a scrap piece of paper, flip it over, and I'll write, okay, I'm gonna start working at 7. So from 7 to 8, I'm gonna work on this. From 8 to 9, I'm gonna work on this. From, whatever it is. And so that keeps me focused on time and doing the things. And it's actually saving me time from, okay, well, what am I gonna do next? And taking time to figure that out. I know what I'm gonna do next. I know when I'm going to do it, and things are getting done. Back to planning, back how I'm gonna manage things while I'm away. I shared a little bit of that with you before I left for this networking lunch meeting, whatever you want to call it. But as I'm looking forward, the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to my strategic referral partners ahead of my trips and just invite them, ask them if they would help me to share my email with their list to promote my next workshop that will happen the month after I return. And because, my list reaches a certain number of people. When I partner with strategic referral partners, my my reach just expands. And so I will for sure do that, get their yes, go ahead and send them the email that I'd like for them to send to their group. I will also, and I'll get that scheduled in my system before I leave, I will also send a follow-up email, and I'll get that scheduled before I leave, maybe 3 or 4 days before. I'd like for my strategic referral partners to send out my email to their list just as a reminder, right? Because we've all got a lot of moving pieces, and it might be missed, it might be forgotten, not intentionally, but there you go. I'm also going to work with my virtual assistant so that she knows what to post in my social media, what to look out for while I'm on vacation. She can make sure things are running smoothly and take care of anything that pops up. Couple other things. I'm working as the other thing that I do is I'm part of a coach team. And on that coach team, we are coaching entrepreneurs that are mostly coaches that are just starting their business to get the back end in place. And so I have scheduled calls with these folks. And so I'm going to use a term here. How did I say this? Stretch time, bend time. I knew heading into the last couple of months of this year, I would have to bend time. And I've not seen this show, but one of my mentor coaches, she calls it WandaVisioning. I have not seen this show, but I guess it's a thing. And in WandaVision, you can stop time. And so that's what I'm doing. I am bending time, I'm stopping time, I'm WandaVisioning time with all of the pieces that I have in place. And I'm also having fun and laughing and going with the flow, because I know that if I'm not having fun, I'm showing up as a much different person, and that doesn't attract anybody, right? It repels people. So I need to make sure I'm having fun. So that's happening. Bending time. Working pretty well so far. my list that I make the night before of everything I'm going to do the next day, that's helping me to bend time for whatever it's worth. There's something else I wanted to show you or share with you about how I'm going to be managing my business. Do you think I can think of it? No. If I think of it later, I will get back on and I will share that. The other piece of the puzzle with me being gone and my mom, I shared a couple of ways that I'm going to keep her in the loop and keeping track of what I'm doing and sharing my trip right along with her. Obviously, I'm going to be buying her some little trinkets and fun things along the way and sharing those with her when we return. But I also know that I have this, safety net. Let's call it a safety net. Another layer of making sure that mom is okay. And I know that not everyone has this, but if you do, lean into it. And that is the staff and the amazing people at my mom's retirement community. They know that I'm going to be gone. And them knowing that, that cues them up to give mom extra attention. Extra fun things for her to do. Like, hey, let's go to the Dollar Tree, or hey, can you go with me to the garden center because I want to pick out flowers. You know, just those extra little touches and attention paid to her. That makes all the difference. Let's see, I think I've covered everything. If you have liked this video, if you have resonated with anything that I've said, if I made you laugh, if I made you go like, oh yeah, Wendy, I'm the same way, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell so you get all of the notifications. That would mean so much to me, and I will see you next time. I remembered, and that is when I return from vacation, I have designated a Saturday and a Sunday that I will be working. Now, it's not a long period of part but it's enough to scoop up my people that I am part of this coach team. I'm the coach, part of a coach team, to make sure that I am available for their calls. I have to have some time slots available. I've chosen a Saturday or a Sunday. That's part of my bending time. The other thing is I have carved out not even half a day while we're on vacation to do some work. 2 hours, very early in the morning. I know that's going to work out because my husband will still be asleep. He's not a morning person. I can get some work done, get some calls done, and then we can go and enjoy our day. Okay, that's it. Bye.